Hello 10th graders, this is Miss Miriam and this is one of the online math lessons from MIS. Today we will revise the sine rule. We will see how can you use the sine to find the length of missing sides or the measure of missing angles in any triangle. No need to be a right angle triangle. So here we go, we have a triangle ABC. The capital letters indicate the vertices or the angles of the triangle, and the small letters here indicates the length of the sides. So the sine rule says that the sine the angle A over the opposite side, which is small a, is equal to sine the angle B over the opposite side, which is small b, and this is equal to sine the angle C over the opposite side, which is small c. And the sine rule comes in two forms. Either to write the sines of the angles at the top and the sides at the bottom, or to write the sides at the top and the sine of the angles at the bottom. When to use each depends on the question. If you want to find the length of a missing side, use this formula, the sides up. If you want to find the measure of a missing angle, use this formula, the sines up. You can find the proof of this formula in the book. Read it. If you don't understand anything in it, write on Viber so that I can discuss it with you. And now let us take an example about the sine rule. We have this question. Find the length of the side labeled x. We have a triangle and we have a missing side. Let us see what do we have in the triangle. We have the angle 65 that is opposite to the side x, and we have the angle 50 that is opposite to the side 7.5. This means that we can use this form of the sine rule. Angle opposite side and angle opposite side. So x over sine 65 is equal to 7.5 over sine 50. And this implies that x is equal to 7.5 over sine 50 times sine 65. With a calculator, x will equal to 8.873, etc. Making your angle, the length correct to two significant figures. Let us say this is the first significant digit, this is the second. The third significant digit is 7 more than 5, so I'll give 1 to 8 and lose the rest of the digits. So x is equal to 8.9. Okay, we have another question, which is calculate the width W of the river. Use the information on the sketch. Let us see the sketch. As you can see, those supposed to be the sides of the river. So this is the river. And we have a triangle that is drawn between the sides of the river, and we want to find the length W of the river. Before you solve any question, it is important to organize your thoughts and ideas. So let us see how can we solve this question. If I can draw W inside the triangle, this might help me a bit to figure out the answer. Okay, let me draw W here. And as you can see, since W is the width, it must be perpendicular to the side. And of course, the width is the same in any place. If I draw it here or here or here, it will be the same. Okay, let us look inside this triangle. Hide this part. And let us look inside this triangle. This is W, the one that is I want to find its length, right? If I can find this side, let me name it X. If I can find this side, I can use the sine, the one that is associated with the right angle triangle, right? So this will be opposite, which is W, the opposite of this angle, over hypotenuse, right? Which is X. So if I can find X, I can find W. Let us try to find X. me erase it. And now let us look inside this triangle. The angle 80 is opposite to x. And we have this side 50 meters. That is opposite to this angle. But we don't know this angle. Can we find it? Of course we can. 40 plus 80 is 120. We need another 60 to make it 180. Good. And here you go. We have a side and an opposite angle, and a side, opposite angle. This means that we can use this form of the sine rule. So x over sine 80 is equal to 50 over sine 60. And we can, or with a calculator, x will equal to 50 over sine 60 times sine 80. And x will equal to 56.85 meter. Good. So this is not 6 anymore. This will be 56.85. Now let us draw W inside the triangle. Oh, let us draw W here inside the triangle. And as we said, this is a right angle. To find W, okay, this is W, and as you can see, sine 40 is equal to opposite, which is W, over the hypotenuse, which is 56.85. So sine 40 is equal to W over 56.85. And this means that W is equal to sine 40 times 56.85. And the answer will be 36.5. So W, which is the width of the river is 36.5 meter. Okay. What I want from you now is to go to the book, check the questions, check the sine rule questions, and if you have difficulties in any question, please write it on Viber. See you next time.